So, welcome again. Well, I thought that part 6 was the final episode, but here we are with part 6.5. Again, a small episode which I'm doing or making because I had a few more issues with the 3D printer that I thought you would like to know, which I did not expect to have. So the first issue was here, this control box. It had one of the fans disconnected in the first place, which was also an important fan because it was the cooler of the hot end. That's bad. And not only that, but the fans were mixed up. So the part cooling fan was on when the hot end cooler fan should have been on, and vice versa. So yeah, that's bad. So I had to correct that. And yeah, well, since then, this isn't an issue anymore. The next thing, these bolts here, let me focus on them, here, they were loose, which caused the axis to basically lose steps, or more like lose overall, which was a problem. So I had to fix this. Then, as you can see, the cable management is not yet complete. It's pretty much just hanging around. Let me get to the other side. Wait a second. Here. It's just hanging around. Which, well, is not great, but I guess that's what it is. For now, at least. Let's get you around here to give you another view. And this one here is getting squished, which is the ribbon cable, which was to be expected to get squished because there's nothing to prevent it from getting squished. Yeah, not great. To say the least, not great. Another thing was that the stepper drivers, which are located here in the control box, they were a little bit too high, to say the least, calibrated. So the VREF, which is basically, you need the resistance of the stepper motor, and you need the amperage rating of the stepper motor as well as the maximum amperage rating of your stepper driver. And then you find a value which does not overload the stepper driver and does also not isn't too low for the stepper motor to work. And you try to balance this one out. They use TMC225 drivers from Trinamics. I think even it's Trinamics. It's original Trinamics driver from Germany. So that's not bad. That they seem to actually use genuine parts here, but they were a little bit too high. I think the VREF was somewhere around 1.4 volts, which is quite a bit. As far as I can tell, I have now regulated them down, so the XY motors are now at 0.7 as well as the feeder, and the Z motors, because there are two and they are a lot bigger and have to carry a lot more weight, I have set to 0.8. So yeah, that was a little bit off by them, which took a while to get working, but now that works. And the last thing I really have to complain about is something I already thought I had to complain about. As you can see, this track chain is, well, lying on top of the GT2 belt, is basically being lifted up by the GT2 build, which is not good. Yeah, not great. So I definitely need to change things there. But it is printing. And the TMC 225s are actually doing a great job when you get them to within the range they are supposed to be, because they only really work well when they are at about an amp, I believe. Then the silent stepping works from them. If you tune them properly, then they will work great. So yeah, before tuning them in, they were silent, but now they are pretty much, you don't hear them. As you can notice them a little bit when you turn off the fans, but the fans are really the downfall here in terms of silence, because they are really noisy, especially this one. This fan here, this is really annoying. And the one in the control box. The power supply fan actually is relatively silent, it's good enough. But these are annoyingly loud. But it's not really a problem, because I doubt that you're going to let this thing stand on one of your desks or nearby you, because it's just really big. So I guess that's not much of a problem. But again, if you buy this printer, you absolutely need to check everything before usage. Otherwise, stuff will go wrong. Like the fan just not working because it's not plugged in, which it was supposed to be plugged in from the factory, but well. But I have to say, I have done the first few test prints and they really look good. The profile which comes with the Tronxy installer is good, though a little bit of fine-tuning is needed. Like the bed is set way too high. You can go as low as 40 degrees, and you should go as low as 40 degrees, because otherwise the prints will actually weld to the surface of the hotbed. So that's something, but I'm probably going to make a custom profile and if possible upload it to my website for you to use. It should also work with the other models, because they use the same hot end and bed. They just have different sizes, so I will generate a few different sizes for you to use. Yeah, that's the main complaints I have for about now, which are frankly really security complaints and efficiency complaints. But I will leave it at that, and I hope to see you in the review. And this time I'm for sure ending this Let's Build series, because I believe and I hope that there's no problems anymore. And after I did these things and replaced these things or connected them back up, everything is now working very nice. Okay, so hope to see you in the review, and yeah, until then.